18, we're going to talk today about the controllers you've been given. One's the RC2 and one's the TM2. We're going to go through manual running of each of them, and we'll also talk about how we set it up on the app. So hopefully you've all downloaded the app. So that's the first thing you'll need to do before we really go any further. RC2 versus TM2, the only difference on the front face is one's got grey words and the other's got green words. It's straightforward. The RC2, when you plug it in, will look like this with red light, blue light flashing. It's what you want to see. To do a manual run is quite simple. There's a button that says manual. You just press that once and zone 1 comes on. Then to cycle through the zone by zone, you press the next button. So it goes from zone 1 to zone 2 to zone 3 to zone 4. If you were to just press the menu button once, that will run for whatever time is actually currently set in the app, and then we'll go to the next one, next one, next one, based on the times in the app. So that's how you do a manual run on the RC2. Do a manual run on the TM2. When you open up the controller, plug it in, it'll have a program already set up in there, which is I think I set it for midnight and 1 minute per station. You turn the dial to manual watering. You then have the option to either do all stations, or you can choose 1, 2, 3 or 4 numbered station to actual run. So I'm going to leave it on all. I'm going to add 1 minute to it and press and hold the right hand arrow for this manual to start. And as you want to cycle through it, just to show people, again, you just press that right hand arrow and you'll cycle through the 4 stations. And that's how you do a manual start on each one of those. Then we're on to connecting to the app. On the RC2, we've only got the Wi-Fi option already built in. On the TM2, we've got the Wi-Fi link, which, when you pull this down, there's a little accessory cord here. Take the sticker off, and that plugs in to the accessory port. As you'll see, blinking blue, blinking blue. So you've got the option now, when you open the app, I will have the option to be able to choose either one of these controllers to connect it to. App's quite simple. Let's open the app and you click add controller. You choose the type of controller that you are adding and you follow the instructions on the app. It's pretty straightforward. You've got you'll need to know your postcode, you'll need to know your Wi-Fi network and password, and from there, the rest is pretty straightforward to set up. Now there is one little issue with some Android phones. Some Android phones won't connect because there are so many different types of Android software. It's hard to know which ones will and which ones won't. The workaround on that at the moment is someone whose phone can connect. You get them to connect, and there's an option that'll ask you to email the settings of the controller to someone, and you can actually email it to them, and then they'll be able to connect via their phone. It's just that initial connection that there is an issue with. Yeah, that's the basic run through there. We'll go through some more detail with something a little bit closer shortly.